Ότι μεν ημείς, ο άνδρες Αθηναίοι, πεπόνθατε υπό των εμών κατηγόρων, ουκ είδα. Εγώ δουν και αυτός υπ' αυτόν, ολίγου εμαυτού επελαθόμην, ούτω πιθανώς έλεγον. Και τι αληθέζιε, όσα υποσυπήν, ουδέν ηρικάσιν.
The Athens of Socrates, at the time of his death, or let's say if he came back now, it would be almost the same as the time, 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 years before his death. The walls of Athens were down. Athens had just had a disastrous war with Sparta. It was completely humiliated. It had the disastrous Syracusan campaign. Half of Athens, half of the state was dead. An enormous amount of people were hungry. In the streets there were decimated human beings, sick and cripples from the wars and hungry and angry and desperate, very much like the streets of Athens right now. So what would they say, Socrates, let's say, if he was here? He would say the same things. You, my friend, an Athenian, citizen of the greatest and most renowned of cities for its wisdom and power, you should be ashamed to be interested only in money and how to make more of it. You should be ashamed to be interested in glory and honor and not to care about truth. Prudence. Your soul. Your soul. So he said the same things that he would say to us, not just to Athenians or Greeks, but to Europeans, to Americans, to Chinese, to the Middle East, to all of us who seem to be ruled, unfortunately, by money. By the big corporations, the multinationals, the banking interests. It's not evil. We created it. We chose it. We like things. You know, objects. Luxury. Stuff. And we've forgotten our basic humanity. Prudence is a wonderful word. Prudence, it means balance. It means you navigate through your environment and your life with balance. You can have money. You can have all the wonderful things in the world, but you're not an island. You're interdependent with your environment and with your fellow human beings. So you have to be mindful for your own preservation, not everybody else's, but your own preservation. Is the most evil thing in the world. An immigrant. We say this. Greeks, 5,000 years, we're an immigrant race. We forget where we came from. And we're a poor country right now, and our streets are filled with these unhappy, desperate people from Nigeria and Afghanistan and here and there, and all we can see, or Albania, and all we can see is the crime. But these people, in the meantime, where do they live? They live like animals in the caves under the Acropolis. And I walk around because that's my favorite walk, and I cry because that's my fellow human being. It's not an animal.